Good morning. So I'm about to go to the gym, and not for workout purposes. I'm gonna kind of like pretend I'm working out, but it's really to copy this girl's. There's a Zumba class going on, so I'm gonna like videotape some of her like more popular songs. I start teaching Zumba next week, and I don't have like a full class yet. So I'm just gonna like spy on her and like bring it on style, steal her moves. So I'm gonna like get on an elliptical and like do it for a little bit, but when like a popular song comes on, I'm gonna whip out my camera and just videotape her class. So yeah, this is shiesty behavior of me, but desperate times. So, and at least I'll get like a little bit of a workout in it. I was in too much of a rush, so I don't have headphones. So this is gonna be a long 45 minutes, but I do have this new Glamour with Ashley Graham on it, but I just need headphones to work out, but should be fine. This is like a little operative mission. Okay, so the deed is done, and I got a workout in there. There's someone literally right next to me. I can always just pretend I'm FaceTiming. Yeah. Oh, she just hit my car. I felt a little shiesty doing it, but I was like, no one's gonna see these videos but me, and they're for educational purposes. I am such a last minute person. It's all on me too. Like I have no one to blame but myself. So I have about 8 days to learn like 10, 12 routines and then, do them for the class. I think my biggest issue is going to be memorizing them. So I'm giving myself like, I chunked out 3 hours today, a couple hours tomorrow, doing routines all through the week. Friday, I'm taking the day off. So I'm going to like schedule, some time to like run through my whole class. And then the weekend after that, I'm going to get together with my instructor, like my current instructor who like pushed me into doing instructing, and review with her, and then I'm teaching the following Monday. So I was like, I think I like have a good schedule. I really should have started, learning routines like a month ago, but like I said, I'm a last minute person, but I really, really want to follow through with getting my hours in today and tomorrow. I know, it's very easy for me to get distracted. I'm going to hate myself, Sunday night being like, Shannon, you had 48 hours to learn all this stuff and you sat on your butt all day and did nothing. So I'm going to just remind myself how relieved I'll feel like tomorrow night if I had gotten all my routines in, and then just review throughout the week. So I'm hoping I could be motivated and just get them done. And that way it's easier to, memorize and review throughout the week. And then, my day off and Saturday is just gonna be like a nice little review, So hoping I just stay motivated. So now I'm off to the library. I have not, and once I figured out you can download Netflix on your phone, I have not used books on my commute at all. So there's someone staring at me right now too. So I'm back on the book wagon. I just finished Master of None season 2. So I was like, this is a good break before I choose my next show. I'm gonna, get back into books. Plus like reading in the summer, you feel like you're on vacation or something. So I don't know what I want. I don't know. I really like teen reads, and I also really like mysteries. So I'm gonna, just see what grabs me. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the library, maybe go to the deli, get a sandwich. So I ended up with a teen read and a mystery. This is another Harlan Coben. I've read like 4 of his. Once I find an author I like, I just try and do like everything they've put out. But it's so hard for me to go into a library because I see things, I'm like, I want to read that, I want to read that, I want to read that. Like if it has a pretty cover, I probably am interested enough to read that thing on the back. So the best option for me is usually I'll reserve it online and have my dad pick it up, because if I walk in there, I took screenshots of all these books I want to read. I'm like, I'm never gonna read these. I'm never gonna look at those screenshots. So I really need to just keep doing that, because I just get over inundated when I go into the library. It's still pretty early, but I kind of want to eat lunch right now, so I'm gonna see if the deli can make me some turkey sandwich. And then I have to get Courtney a birthday gift. I already got her a FabFitFun. She's been saying she's wanted to try one, and I was like, what D-list celebrities code can I use? Because once I searched FabFitFun, I kept getting the ads, and I went with Beverly Mitchell from Seventh Heaven. I'm like, she needs this, so I used her code. I actually tweeted, I was like, what D-list celebrities code should I use? And everyone faved it thinking it was a joke. I'm like, no, really, I'm trying to decide who from the 90s like is trying to stay relevant and gets these codes, who should I use? So I got Courtney at FabFitFun, but I want to get her like something else. I might just get her a Chipotle gift card. I did that last year and it worked out pretty well. So, but I was gonna go to the mall and just like bop around. I also need a new sports bra, so I'm gonna go to Victoria's Secret. I bust the zipper on my other. I bought 2 last year and they're like the best, but I broke the zipper on the other one, so I'm down to this one. So I just need to stock up, and then maybe I'll do an inside the dressing room at Torrid. We'll see. I also have to shower. Got my birth control, got my sandwich. I am ready. So I went in for a bra and I ended up with like 5, but it's semi-annual sale, so I didn't spend a ton of money for what I got. Yeah, and then I went for a birthday present for my sister. But this store was 50% off and you got a free shirt. So this whole shebang was $40 and I got a big purse. So all said and done, I think this whole thing is about $90. So I got really good deals today, so I don't feel that bad. Okay, so excuse my chins. I am driving, which I know is unsafe, but I'm in my neighborhood. So I just parked on a side street and I go to get my car for babysitting and there's this dog like limping around, and I like pulled in my window because my dog used to just wander around the neighborhood too. So I was like, go home. And then I pulled away and then I'm like, ooh, I don't feel right about that. So I did like, I went all the way around the block and I came back and I went back up that block and I couldn't see him and I was like, ooh, I don't know. Like it felt weird to me. So then I pulled back around and I saw it like just hanging out by a thing. So I'm like, okay, it didn't wander too far, but I was like, I can't just leave it. So I got out of my car, read its thing. It had our town name and the phone number, but no address. I was like, come on. So then I kind of like went like this up the street with it and it ran into a driveway. So I'm hoping that's its house, but at least it's not in the street anymore. But I'm a little late now, but I think that was like the right thing to do. Okay, so I'm at babysitting. The kids are asleep. So now it's time to dance. Gotta hold myself accountable. I have time. Barely motivated. I just want to sit on their couch, but like I said, I need to do this. It's crunch time, so I'm gonna dance. Okay, so I just took a shower. So I'm about an hour away from my first Zumba class with me teaching. I was supposed to kind of like ease into it by like guesting in some songs in my class, but then my instructor got injured, so I am jumping right into a full class. So I'm really nervous, and I shouldn't be. My class is all people I've danced with, I've been dancing with for years, very supportive, and they're older women, so it's not like no one's gonna judge me, but I'm just like afraid of blanking. That's my biggest fear. So I've been rehearsing all day. That's why I showered. I was so sweaty. It doesn't help that it's 95 degrees out. But I've been rehearsing all day and I'm pretty sure I've got it. But again, I'm just afraid of blanking. Also my playlist, even though it's 15 songs deep, it's only 50 minutes long and the class is an hour, but I'm like, no one will notice. So that's where I'm at right now. So I just need to calm down, pump up the good side, calm down the bad side. And the most important part is that you have fun. So, you know, I will. But it's raining and it's 100 degrees, so I don't think there's gonna be a huge crowd, so that shouldn't be too nerve-wracking. But like I said, just gonna go out there. I know the moves, I've rehearsed it, so hopefully they just come to me and we just have fun. All finished with my first class, so it went really well actually. There was a minor blip when we get there. I have an iPhone 7, so there's no aux cord, which, you know, hooks up to my gym's sound system. But I had my playlist on a little iPod Nano, but I just found that iPod Nano like in my purse and at 7:30, and I was like, oh, give it like a 10-minute charge. And I put it in to the sound system and I noticed the battery is at like that last sliver. I'm like, I don't want to risk it. And thank God my cousin Caitlin was with me, and I'm like, can you run home and find this thing for the iPhone 7. Also, my room is a disaster, and I was like, it's in my room somewhere, and Caitlin is the MVP. Also, she can pull my car in my driveway, which I can't do. So Caitlin is the true MVP of today and of all time. But it went really well. There was a few things that like repetitive steps that I was like, oh, we did 4 of these already, I'll move to the next one, whereas we were only on 3, and I was like, oh, okay. And there was one song, I thought it was done, so I walk away, I'm like, good job everyone, get some water, and it was still going on for another like 30 seconds. I was like, oh, okay. But your first class isn't gonna be perfect, so I'm really happy with what I did. I'm so shocked at myself for memorizing like 15 songs in the past like 10 days. I have been listening to nothing but Latin music, so it'll be a good change of pace tomorrow to go back to listening to like One Direction and reading my book. I have been only cramming with choreography, so I'm like, I can read again. So that should be good, but I'll go back to cramming like this weekend because I'm teaching again next Monday. And I want to add a few songs because, like I said, my playlist is 50 minutes long and your class should be, you know, about an hour, maybe 55 minutes. So I'm like, I could squeeze in one more song, and then you just keep learning as you go because you can't just do the same, you know, playlist every class. I had a teacher that did that, and I was like bored, you know, because I'm like, oh, this is coming, you know. So I just want to, you know, like have like 20 songs and just mix them up every time. But I'm really proud of myself. Getting up in front of, you know, a whole class is like really daunting, but I saw a few familiar faces, and you know, once we got going, they seemed really into it. So I did, you know, I'm really proud of myself for doing that. This whole year is like a big just do things that scare you. Like I took an acting class, I went to a camp by myself, I did this. So just constantly challenge yourself and, you know, that kind of stuff. Don't be scared. I keep looking at my forehead and now I'm distracted. But anyways, just finished. Feel really good. I feel so relieved. And we're doing it again next week.